Hello everyone, I'm Drachona, and as you can see I'm sitting in front of Zootopia right now. Why? Because colorful background. Also, I figured I'd need to go to a fictional world for some of this shit to make sense. Let's go! Well, since the definition of alike is similar or much the same, but not exactly the same, yes, they are alike. Oh no! Did I just use a dictionary to define a word?
Some celebs look alike, like creepily alike, but some people are always confusing celebs of color who don't look the same at all, which is kind of a problem. Let's see if you can tell who's who.
Okay, your whole point about non-white celebrities is pretty much completely invalidated by you yourself admitting that some celebrities do look creepily alike. And yes, I am saying non-white people instead of people of color, because not only is it exactly the same as saying colored people, it's also inherently inaccurate. So this flashed by so quick that I accidentally picked Reese in a panic, but I know who both of them are. I mean, I know Riz Ahmed from The Night Of, that was the first thing I saw him in, and obviously he was in Rogue One. And I first saw Dev Patel, like a lot of people, in Slumdog Millionaire. I know who these guys are. They honestly don't look that much alike, even if you take away Dev's facial hair. Wait, who the fuck is Lucy Hale? I mean, that's obviously Selena Gomez, so I guess that's Lucy Hale, but who is she? Well, I've seen her in enough movies to know that this is Viola Davis. I think I recognize her, but I don't know who she is. Oh, Octavia Spencer. Okay, so I knew her name. I'm pretty sure she's an actor. So far, this is a lot more about what I've been exposed to than anything else. Race is pretty much irrelevant. Okay, who's Gina Rodriguez? I'm pretty sure I recognize both of them, so I'm guessing they're actors. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I've seen America Ferrera before a couple times. I haven't watched many movies with her, so that's why I didn't know her name right off the bat. And Gina Rodriguez is apparently Jane the Virgin. Oh, that seems like a long time ago, and I haven't seen her in anything else. You starting to notice a pattern here?
There's actually a term for this. Own race bias, meaning it's easier for you to differentiate the faces of your own race or the ones you're very familiar with.
Okay, I don't know what source you're getting this from. I mean, seriously, how could I know because you didn't put anything in the description box? But I'll be nice and pretend that it's a credible source. The concept that you're more accepting of your own race doesn't really make any sense because it depends a lot on your social environment. People seem to think that how you look matters most in this situation, but actually you spend more time looking at other people than you do looking at yourself. Even if you're a genuine narcissist, the people around you are going to have a significant impact on your perceptions of people in general. With that said, even if you're white, you could grow up in a family or a neighborhood that is predominantly non-white, and vice versa. This idea that you'll prefer people who just look like you is pseudoscience bullshit. You're going to feel more comfortable around people who are recognizable to you. Yes, on a subconscious level you may, emphasis on may, because science isn't fucking psychic, have bias towards people with features similar to those you grew up with. But again, this doesn't mean that you will automatically trust or be more comfortable around somebody of your race. And yes, I am using race in air quotes to highlight the superficiality of the concept. Obviously, logical people only trust someone based on how they act, but we can't deny that we do sometimes have biases. However, again, your particular race becomes almost irrelevant if the people who surround you are of a different race. It makes sense that as a kid I got Patrick Stewart, Ben Kingsley, and Pete Postlethwaite mixed up because they were older British men. They were different compared to what I was exposed to. Your skin color isn't predictive of anything. Yes, you can make assumptions about how it may affect your life, but they'll just be assumptions. What matters more than anything else is a little word we used a lot in archaeology: context, context, context. If I grew up watching movies with Denzel Washington, which I did, I'm going to more easily recognize him. However, if I had only ever listened to Maroon 5 and Justin Timberlake and never seen them before, I could very easily get Justin and Adam confused the first time I saw them. You can't know what all someone was exposed to, and you can't predict how easily they'll remember faces or names. It's not a sign of racial bias, it's just the result of unique circumstances. What if you have trouble remembering faces? What if you're very skilled at remembering faces? Everyone in every situation is unique, and you're trying to cram an amorphous mass into a star-shaped hole just so you can more easily identify racism and then feel good about yourselves for pointing it out, meanwhile doing nothing about it. That's why Decoded is an intellectual wasteland, and their race-baiting puppet Franchesca is just a blank slate for them to draw all over with the crayons they got from their safe space. Speaking of which...
So how do you overcome own race bias? Well, mistakes happen, and if they do, apologize. But more importantly, make an effort to get to know people so you see them as a person rather than just a person of X race.
Oh my god! You really are that unaware, aren't you? Now that we spent an entire video highlighting the race of these celebrities over any other aspect of their being, including who they are as people, we're gonna tell you never to do any of that.
Why don't you try sticking your head up your ass? See if it fits.
So basically this video tells you what you already know about getting to know someone and treating them based on their character and not based on their skin color or culture. But ultimately it's just a lazy piece of non-content that Decoded can use to reinforce race as some massively important element of our life, meanwhile forcing some pseudoscience down our throats. Are you proud of this, MTV? This is what you stand for now. I really hope you feel good about yourselves. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'm Drachona, and I'll see you next time. Holy shit, a video that's under 15 minutes long. Oh my god!